If there was a place on campus that served $1 meals, would you visit that place?
Yes.
What if I told you that there was a place on campus that sold $1 meals? Have you ever heard about it?
No.
No? Okay. And you're sitting right next to it. It's called One Cafe, and it's in that building right there. So.
What's your name?
JR.
And why was One Cafe founded? Like, why was it created? Do you know?
There was food insufficiency or mainly the hunger strike here on campus. They were getting fed up that the prices were too high with everybody on campus and no one could afford it. So they created us to take care of it.
And do you think you accomplished that purpose?
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Thank you so much.
Discriminate. Poverty doesn't discriminate. Struggle doesn't discriminate. Yes, these issues are talked about through the Black Student Advisory Council, but the Basic Needs campaign is for everyone. A lot of us are hungry.
It just affects so many people. Food insecurity on campus is at 43%, according to like the peer-reviewed study that has been going around. 8% are housing insecure. So this is not like a niche issue. This affects so many people.
We know this is a need. There are students in here who have gone to those places, used those resources, been rejected, told they can't get housing. And what are they supposed to do?
If you can't pay for food or housing, you can't stay in school.
We had a year and a half of data, 3 to 4 weeks isn't going to change that much. All that was changed about the system was you made an email and a phone number. That's not going to change in 3 to 4 weeks.
To be here at all, the university has to listen to the needs of these students.
You can take action and make a change for us. You could do that today. You could start the process for that today. Do that for us. We are begging. Folks have cried in front of you and have spoken to you, I'm sure, multiple times about this issue. You can do this. Do this for us.
I worked with the Basic Needs campaign from its kind of nascency when it was created that fall of 2018. There was an initial hearing with UK student government in which multiple students, grad students, and faculty voiced that the University of Kentucky, as a state-sanctioned institution, should be providing some kind of institutional support to a state university is supposed to cater to the needs of the community, i.e. the greater state. And Kentucky has one of the greatest poverty rates in the country. But the university doesn't do much to address creating accessible resources for people who might want to attend the institution. But the leaders, my brother, Bo Revlett, I think Lydia, believed that this was something that needed to happen and needed to happen now. So they went on a hunger strike and basically sat in the Whitehall Quad right there and said, you know, until all of the needs of this document are met, we're not going to eat.
Do you think that the university has done a good job making people aware that One Cafe exists?
I think the university would love if no one knew it existed.
Do you know what One Cafe is?
No, I don't.
Do you know what One Cafe is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah? Have you ever heard of One Cafe?
I'm not.
Okay, what if I told you that there was
One cafe encourages you to take 2 meals, one for lunch and one for dinner. It's only $2 total. Most of the meals meet a general basis for nutritional requirement. There's no publicity for it, right? You hear from it from friends where you're like, why are all these people going into Erickson Hall around noon? But there's no signs. You know, I think if you expressed an issue with how you feel like your nutritional needs were met, someone in the administration might point you this direction. But if we're talking about like campus resources that are publicized, the way in which we say, oh, if you have mental health issues, here's the laundry list of resources that you can use. But we're not given that for things like addressing hunger. And I don't know how many of the people in this line, well, it should be an equal and accessible opportunity for everyone, are people who feel as though that they need the resource, or if it's just people who like buffalo wings. But yeah, I guess it's hard to kind of publicize something like this because there are 2 workers, a 100 square foot space in the corner of some Erickson Hall, which no one's ever heard of, right? Like, if you don't provide the adequate resources to be able to feed all of the members of campus that might be at or below the poverty line or nutritional supplement line, then it's hard to advertise that or advocate for it as like a solution for every member of campus who might feel that need. I think one cafe is a good start, but do I think that the cafe is a nice band-aid that doesn't actually address the underlying poverty issue and the poverty that exists at institutions like the University of Kentucky? Yeah, I don't think it really addresses. I think it's a bit of a cop-out, and I wish the university did more.